to May. So this month we have a new calendar, so we won't be making any predictions today, but I'll be showing you what the new calendar is about and how we're going to move forward with it. And it's a fun one. It's one of my favorites, and it has to do with Tad and hopping around a hundreds chart. So let's get started with our calendar today. So at the top we have our numerical day. This is our date written with numbers. So we've changed this 4 to a 5 for May, because May is our 5th month of the year and today is the 1st and the year is still 2020. So 5/1/2020. Now let's write it with words. So the day of the week is Friday, and we are now in May, and it is the 1st of May, and the year is 2020. So let me copy that down here. So let's get ready to read. So ready, the day of the week, set, read. Friday, May 1st, 2020. On the side of our screen, we have our days of the week in order, starting with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we're going to figure out what today, yesterday, and tomorrow will be. So today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. And tomorrow will be Saturday. We've been working with some nonsense words that had blends in them. For this calendar, we're going to be doing nonsense words with a long vowel. So you will notice we have an A with a silent E at the end of the word. And we are going to remember that this E makes the vowel say its name. So I'm going to give us a consonant, a vowel, a consonant, and this is going to stay an E for the rest of the calendar. So we're first going to decide what kind of vowel we have. I just talked about it, but we have this E and this I, and the E is telling the I to say its name, so we're going to say the vowel is I. So get ready for F. First we're going to rehearse the word, then we're going to perform the word. So ready, set, rehearse. I'm. Ready, set, perform. Fime. That's a nonsense word. So for our calendar this month, we're going to be working with a 120s chart. So up here we have our 1, and it goes all the way to 120. And we're going to be using Tad to hop around this chart and fill in a mystery picture. Here's some things to remember. So when you're going up a 120s chart, you're getting smaller. So every time you hop up a row, you are subtracting 10. When you're going down a 120s chart, you're getting bigger. So every time you hop a row, you are adding 10. When you are going to the right, you are getting bigger by 1 for every box you jump. And when you were going to the left, you are getting smaller by 1. So subtracting 1 every time. So here's the card, and it says, "Here comes Tad, ready to explore. What did he see on 20 plus 4? So I want you to think to yourself what 20 plus 4 is. So you're going to put 20 in your head, and you're going to count forward, count on 4 times. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 20 plus 4 is 24. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Tad and we're going to place Tad on our game board. So let's do that. So now that you've seen the calendar card, let me show you how we're going to fill in our observation chart and our mystery picture. So we discovered that 20 plus 4 is 24, and the card color was orange. So Tad started his adventure on the 24th, and that box is going to be orange. So if you're following along at home, you can take the printable and color in 24 with either a colored pencil, a marker, or a crayon. And the only thing you're coloring is 24 orange. So let's fill in our observation chart. So we are not starting on anything because we have just begun Tad's adventure, And we don't have any moves because Tad is starting at 24, but we do have an equation, and it told us in the calendar card it was 20 plus 4 equals 24, so we ended at 24. And I did this equation in orange to show you the calendar card was in orange. So when we come back on Monday, we are going to be making a prediction about where Tad will be hopping. Will he be adding or subtracting? And where will we end up at? And what kind of color will the calendar card be? So we're at the end of our video, and just like last month, we are going to pick a question from the question jar. And today's question is, have you been stung by a bee? So I've actually never been stung by a bee, knock on wood, but I imagine it's pretty painful. So if you've been stung by a bee, you can answer up in the survey below or down below in the comments, or hop on over to Google Classroom and let me know. I'm sure you have quite a story if you have been stung by a bee. Ouch. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will meet back again on Monday for calendar time. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.